This year, 2018, is the 40th anniversary of Battlestar Galactica, the original Battlestar Galactica, not the remake. That's only a couple years old. But the original Battlestar Galactica starring Lorne Greene, Dirk Benedict, Richard Hatch, that came out 40 years ago this year. And I wanted to talk about the Battlestar Galactica Definitive Collection Blu-ray box set. I want to talk about this because this movie, or this box set, kind of drives me crazy. This came out several months ago, and the series is remastered in high def for the first time ever. So let's look at what you get in this box set, okay? All right. We get Battlestar Galactica, the movie. This is the pilot episode. The pilot episode was re-edited into a movie and released in theaters. And there are some difference between the movie version and the version that aired on TV. So there are differences. So this is the movie. But it's basically the pilot episodes, re-edited. But this is the as it played theatrically. So you get that in the box set. Now here we go. Battlestar Galactica, the complete original series in full frame, and Battlestar Galactica, the complete original series in widescreen. These are the same thing. These are the same episodes, the same special features. This is the same thing, except one is in full screen, one is in widescreen. This is what's driving me crazy. I'll get back to it. Then we have the complete series Galactica 1980 in full screen and the complete Galactica 1980 in widescreen. Once again, these are the exact same thing, except one is in full screen, one is in widescreen. So you put that all together, and we have a five cases. There's more than one disc in these cases, but we got 5 cases, this big box. Now, if you've been watching this channel for a while, there's one thing you know. I am a space whore when it comes to, not this kind of space, not sci-fi space. I'm talking shelf space. When it comes to shelf space, it's at a premium. There's only so much shelf space on the shelf out there. So a big box like this kind of drives me crazy. Do you know how much space that takes? Well, these Battlestar Galactica, the original series, and Battlestar Galactica 1980 in widescreen, these are the kind of things that are worthless to me. Totally worthless. I don't want these. You had to include them in the box set to get me to take them. I would never buy these. I wouldn't take them if you gave them to me for free. But now, that's space being taken up on my shelf right there because they gave me these stupid things. Now, if you don't know the difference between widescreen and full screen, and if you watch this channel, you probably do. If you're any kind of regular viewer of this channel, you probably know the difference. But assuming there's someone watching who doesn't know the difference, this show is a 40-year-old show. It was made before there were widescreen televisions. It was shot in full frame. That is the original aspect ratio that these shows were shot in. Full frame. In order to convert that image to widescreen, you have to crop the image. Excuse me, I have a little bit of a cold. So if I sound a little funny, that's what it is. You have to crop the images. You have to take some off the top, take some off the bottom to make it into a widescreen format. So when you show me these, the original series in Galactica 1980 in widescreen, you've cut the picture. You've cut the picture. These are worthless to me. I do not want these. I would never take these from you. Why do I have these? Who wants these? Who wants the picture cut? Original aspect ratio. Original aspect ratio. So, And I know this is the kind of thing that would drive Cinema Sickness crazy. my good buddy Cinema Sickness, he's a collection, he's like a completist. Like, he likes a release the way it was released. So to break something up like this would kind of make him shed a tear. But I'm boxing that up. That big box and all this empty space, that's going away. I'm not going to throw it out. I mean, I'll tell you though, I'm tempted actually to try to sell these widescreen versions on eBay. I'm really tempted because I will never watch them. I will never watch this show in widescreen. It wasn't shot in widescreen. It doesn't belong in widescreen. I'm tempted to sell these on eBay and get a little bit of my money back because I don't want them. This is all I need right here. This is all I need, and the movie too. This is it. So there we are. I mean, I'm not going to put them on my shelf. Look how much less space that takes. I put these on the shelf. I put this on the shelf. I like saving space. This is all I need. This widescreen Battlestar Galactica, garbage. Garbage. Wasn't shot in widescreen. Shouldn't be in widescreen. Let's take a look at the difference between the widescreen and the full screen. What you're looking at is an image from the episode The Long Patrol. This is in full screen. This is in the original aspect ratio. You'll notice the black bars on the sides. Those black bars are there because the image does not fit today's 16:9 television. Wasn't shot for today's 16:9 television. It was shot for the old style televisions that we had back in the 70s when this was made. So it doesn't fit the current box. But this is the way it was shot. That's the way the shot is supposed to look. Now take a good look at that. Now let's look at the same shot from the same episode on the widescreen discs. Now we're looking at the exact same shot, stopped at the exact same spot on the widescreen. Notice Adama and Apollo's heads are cut off because they are cropping this image to fit the screen. You are getting less image than is supposed to be there. Now look how they'll compensate. I'm going to hit play, and you'll notice they'll slowly pan up.
We are nearly through the asteroid dust, Commander. Yes.
See that? They had to pan up, and we saw Colonel Ty. That we saw more of him. We saw like down to his hands in the original shot, but now his hands are cut out because they panned up to get the other two's heads. This is not the way the episode was intended to be shot. It wasn't framed for this. You're cutting the image to make it fit that shape. It's not designed to fit that shape. This is garbage. Why would I want that? I don't. No. Give me the full screen. It was designed for full screen. That's what it's supposed to be. None of this. Keep wearing those pajamas.